MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the... So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Mets.
And now pitch on the way.
Trey Turner.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft. Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of it.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hard hit ball to second. Sogard has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. So digging in now, Mike Piazza, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's a fair ball. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint, D-Roll. Makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, someway, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance. Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So here's Pete Alonso as he hits one on a line to left field, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Line drive base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here as he just didn't have it today as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Brent Suter comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to. Al Leiter gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Kingman will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting third.
In is Christian Yelich. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Yelich.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 1-0. Guerrero stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Kane. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
At the plate, Willie Mays. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Up next to the bat. The first
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Alonso, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is under it, and that's the third out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jed Jerko goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. McNeil is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. That's popped up. Arcia shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Garcia. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Quick work. So stepping in.
leading off for the Brewers, the catcher, Manny Pena.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brent Suter. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Leiter toward right center. Guerrero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Vladimir Guerrero.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Sogard is there to put it away, and true to form, Vlad up there hacking, and he's gone on 1 pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to amp.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Willie Mays. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, Pete Alonso. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. And here's Christian Yelich now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very
line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and new inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. After it is Yelich, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping in now, Leiter, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Next for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Leiter in there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Settling in now, Dave Kingman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Into the box, Mike Piazza, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And another foul ball.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the stretch.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in, and the tag gets him, but a run is in to score away from the play. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Kane has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fastball just inside. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jed Jerko becomes out number 2 this inning. Eric Sogard is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Left side, but well foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stole.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Pete Alonso. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. King is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Third base.
Ready once again, J.D. Davis. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
The pitcher, number 22.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Barehanded on the move. In time. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Manny Pena, fouled off.
Pena.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hopped up. Leiter is under it near the mound. 1 out.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Ready to
Orlando.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Your attention,
So
please.
he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Orlando Arcia goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. 0-1 the count. And the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And now the runner's trying for third. In there, now the throw. And he's called out on a close play at third.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. At the plate, Mike Piazza, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pitch popped up. Alonso in foul ground, makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brock Holt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Foul. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Ready to begin the 8th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First offering on its way. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis.
In now, J.D. Davis as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Well,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jeff McNeil stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away.
The pitcher.
Stepping in, Leiter, and their runners at the corners now. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Here now is Trey Turner as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. A pause and the 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score the runner from third. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. So here is Avisail Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
3-2 full count. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Here comes the first pitch. Jed Jerko is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Mays waits on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Manny Pena is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out, so he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Brewers strand 1. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Keston Hiura will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leiter towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, Willie Mays. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Into the box, Pete Alonso. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Kingman is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run is in to score from third. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably one.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-1 pitch. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Slow little roller to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. And there's one away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Lorenzo.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The Brewers down to their final strike. A punch out to end it, and the Mets go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have.